What's good, people? It's your boy Pree Dammond, and I'm here hosting this year's Kids Matter Christmas Rush at Lime. Lime in Smyrna, Georgia. Right now, we got the Marines on the inside. They taking up toys and donations for Toys for Tots. It's a good cause. It's a good event. We want to inspire people to take part in this a lot more in the future. And, you know, it's always a good thing to give back. So what I want to do is get some feedback on what people think and what motivated them to come out and support this year's Kids Matter Christmas Rush for Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots has been a major campaign for the Marine Corps Reserve for the past 62 years. What we do is we collect donations and toys, and then we hand them out to the Atlanta's neediest children. You never know when the next kid is going to be the next president, the next senator. And we want to give them as much hope, just a little bit of glimmer of light, and especially in tough economic times such as today. So any little bit that any of you guys can do would be greatly appreciated by both the Marine Corps and these children.
Here we go. It's Kids Matter Christmas Rush 2009. I wanted to get some feedback from the people that came out and supported this event. Here we go. All right. Hey, first introduce yourself.
My name is Terry Rose. I go by T. Rose.
All right. Terry Rose.
Yes, sir.
Terry Rose. All right, man. Basically, I want to thank you first for coming out and supporting this year's Kids Matter Christmas Rush. What motivated you and inspired you to come out and support this event?
Well, two things motivated me. One, passion to help people, specifically children. So I thought it was a great event. And two, I know anytime Pree does an event, he puts community first, and he has a philanthropic aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a good person and a good event. So those two things, you can't go wrong.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you, brother.
Hi, I'm Joan Pope.
Okay. What motivated you to come out and support this event?
I really believe in community service, and I thought this was an excellent event to invite Toys for Tots out. So it really kicked off the holiday season for me.
That's what's up. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Our next contender. Introduce yourself.
My name is Bernita Ship.
All right. I wanted to personally thank you for coming out and supporting this event. I've got one question for you. What motivated you to come out and support this year's Kids Matter Christmas Rush for Toys for Tots?
It's my pleasure to support the children and be a part of this contribution.
All right. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank you. All right. Okay, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nikita.
Nikita, all right. What motivated you to come out and support this year's event?
Well, you know, it is the time to be giving and the season to give back, and I'm always trying to be very supportive of Pree and his events. So I felt that doing the Toys for Tots would be a great event for this year to participate and give back to the community.
Hey, man, no one can say it better. I appreciate you coming out. A couple more people, man. You know, they just reeling in, right? Uh-oh, who we got? First, I want you to introduce yourself. Name?
My name is Susan Taylor.
All right, I got a question for you.
Okay.
What motivated you to come out and support this event?
Well, I'm a teacher. I work with very young kids, so I know what it means to them to have something under the tree. Sometimes their parents can't always do it, so it's very important.
Exactly. And that's, you know what, you couldn't have said it any better, man. I appreciate you for coming out, and thank you, you know what I mean?
You're welcome.
All right, we got some more people coming on up. You know, we just don't have ladies. We got the gentlemen that come out and do their thing too. Hey, what's good? Introduce yourself, brother.
I'm Eric Elodie.
All right, man. I want to personally thank you for coming out and supporting this event, man. It's for a good cause. I just want to ask you, what motivated you to want to come out, man, and do something like this in the community?
I'm all about helping, where I can. I'm an avid humanitarian. Whatever I can do to help the community.
All right. I want to thank you, brother. Appreciate your support.
Appreciate it.
All right, we got one more. We got another brother. All right.
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, let me, what's your name?
Hey, man, my name is Roman.
Ronald, I want to thank you, Ronald, for coming out and supporting this year's event.
All right.
I want you to give us a little feedback. What motivated you to want to come out and support Toys for Tots this year?
Well, listen, man, this time of year is very joyous, but it can also be very depressing, especially for the parents who don't have anything for their kids, As a kid, I went through that too, so anything I can do to help the kids, wake up Christmas and have something to, unwrap, I'm all about that.
Hey, man, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this too. I can relate to what you just said.
Yeah.
Off the top. He's one of my friends, man. We met at a red carpet event. Pretty good man. I sat down and talked to him, so I definitely got to get him on. I'm going to introduce, this is Sean Maxwell. Hey, Sean, I wanted to ask you, you know, you do a lot of great things. What inspired you to come out and support Kids Matter Christmas Rush?
Well, what inspired me was yourself. You know, giving back to the community and doing the good that you're doing. I felt that was a very important event that you're doing, and for me to come out and support you, and also give back to the community and to me, children, at this time of the year too. So that's very important to be here.
Okay, so you want to tell anybody? You want to tell anything extra about some of your endeavors, as far as what you got going on in the community right now? What you got lined up for 2010?
For 2010. Let's see here. What do I have lined up for 2010? That's a good question. Kind of caught me off guard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What I'm working on, actually, one of the projects I'm working on is a photo shoot competition project. It's a competition between photographers. Working on it with some other partners.
All right. Hey, that's a wonderful thing, man. I appreciate you coming out supporting this year Kids Matter Christmas Rush.
Hey,
Thank you
problem.
Very much.
All right.
Hey, you know, with all this going on, you know, I gotta thank my wingman, Roger Williams. He put it down for me. He come out, he make all of this possible, man. I call him Cinematic, cause that's my boss. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're gonna conclude this night, man. Hold up. Oh, you know what? We got one more person, so we're gonna get him up. We're gonna go ahead and get him over here. People still coming. We got another young brother out here. Introduce yourself, man.
Name is Marlon Bradley.
Marlon Bradley. All right, nice to meet you, man. And I want to thank you for coming out supporting this year's event.
Oh no, anytime.
I want to ask you, what motivated you to come out and do something like this?
I mean, anytime you could do something for somebody who's less fortunate than yourself, you know, you should do that. You should take part in that because, you know, that's what makes the world a better place. And Toys for Tots is like a well-known institution. You know, we got, you know, our fine service people out here. These folks put their lives on the line to defend us.
That's right.
And then they take a time out of their life to come and help somebody else. Man, you got to come help.
Yeah, it's Angelique Summers. I want to thank you personally for coming out supporting this year Kids Matter Christmas Rush 2009 for Toys for Tots. I want to ask you, what motivated you to come out and do such an unselfish deed?
Well, anything I can do to help someone is always a pleasure, and I know the promoter of this event he's known very well for the charity that he does for other people and helping the community, and so coming out and being a part of his event and also helping children was really a great motivation.
Hey, I appreciate that. They got me blushing and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Because he does do a lot for the community.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out. I love the support.
Thank you.
All right, so I guess now we're going to conclude this event. I'd like to thank everybody out there who's watching me, who's supporting me, you know, and just say, you know, it's always a wonderful thing when you give back. It's always a wonderful thing when you work together and you partnership. I encourage that. I encourage entrepreneurship. I encourage partnership. Wow, we got one more person. Okay, come on. All right, introduce yourself, Miss Lady.
I'm Chandra Kennedy.
All right. I want to personally thank you, Chandra, for coming out and supporting this year Kids Matter Christmas Rush. I want to ask you one question. I've been asking everybody this, right? I want to ask you, what motivated you to come out and do such an unselfish deed and support the Toys for Tots Foundation?
Charity is always a good thing. It's good to give back. It's good for the kids to have them to have a smile on their face Christmas Day.
Yeah, I totally understand and feel that. You know, like I said, you know, I want to thank you, you know what I'm saying, for coming out and everything. Man, it's just been a wonderful experience right now, you know. And also, I wanted to thank Tamika from Houston. She actually mailed her package in, which was like a wonderful thing, you know. No one ever has to do that, all the way from Houston, Texas, to the ATL, baby, Atlanta, Georgia. So I want to thank you personally for doing that. And now we are going to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the end of it as far as the lines and everything and getting feedback. So I want to wrap it up and just say, you know, I thank everybody out there who's watching me, supporting me. You know, continue to do things like that for people in your community, and you know, we get it popping. Better believe it.
Yeah, Mr. Dammond, coming from the Marine Corps Reserve, we want to appreciate all your support, and we're going to give you a certificate of appreciation and gratitude for AGE Entertainment for outstanding support in the United States Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program.
Yeah,
once again, sir, thank you for everything you've done, and I'm sure the kids and the Marine Corps will appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it,
sir.